Welcome, everyone. Glad to be here. I just need to load up my Discord quick in ATS Gaming 1. There we go. All right. Discord's loaded. Let's start the live. Welcome to Beast's session today. Obviously, the title was descripted for me driving the entire map today. And I am kind of lost and confused on where to go from here. Oops, loaded the wrong profile. Hold on. Don't want to load that one up right now. I'm not using it. Here we go. Put this bad boy in. I think I had picked up a load on here, but I'll drive it anyway. Don't bother me none. Perfect. Oh, better get the other thing up. Yep, there we go. Today it's just fun day for me, relaxing. Appreciate the views last night from the other collective that we did with Q2 last night. I was trying to think of the appropriate word. We just get together and have fun on Convoy. That's basically what we do. Shout out to Q2, Outlaw, everybody. Thank you for last night. That was fun. Now, I got to do a shout out to John Ruda. I can't wait to see the update for that Classic XL, bro. I love my Classic XLs, as you can tell. um, this one is the Route 66 Beast machine. I just kind of go with the USS or US Route 66 for it. Sorry, and makes out the truck really pop, in my opinion, with that bullhorn in the front of the grill. So, yeah. I also have your Highway Killer and your Peak Glider, and I like what I can do with the Peak Glider on the Route of Pay. There's more options than the base for SCS, so kudos. Your Highway Killer, definitely. I'm just more particular in the Classic XL. I can't get enough of how it sounds, the way it drives, the way it looks on our screen. So keep up the good work, John Ruda, and stay safe out there where you're at in the part of the world. Time to fire up this truck. Gets to driving. This is going to be tricky getting out. Very tricky.
Turn right.
Yep. Already got damage. I knew it. How bad am I, man? Oh, I'm glitching in the map. Whoa. Okay. Gotta do this. Time to do some sketchy stuff. Sketchy stuff. Sketchy stuff. Ugh. I hate that feeling.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Gonna have to get some fuel here in a minute.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
And to avoid problems like I did before, drop the trailer. I'm not going through that again.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I want to double check my audio. Greg, give me a minute. Making sure we're doing all right on audios. Come on, mouse. Come on. Mm, Open volume mixer. System sound. Place. I forgot to take out the desert icon, but that's okay. I'll edit it later. I meant to before I put it up, but it happens. No, you know what? I kind of like that in there. It kind of puts a little sizzle on it.
Keep left.
Love a bypass. Oh, there's that jig brake sound I remember.
Keep left.
Oh. Hmm. Appreciate the view. If you can, hit like, subscribe, and share in that watermark down there in the lower right. thinking of doing something on this live that's really unexpected right now. Something out of the norm. Oh, yeah. Something way out of the norm. I think what I'm going to do is just build a zero budget profile last minute, right here, right now. I haven't done it in forever, and it's been long overdue for me to do it. And just to show you guys that I'm doing it, I'm actually making it a new profile in the live. So you guys can understand the complexity of placing of mods and everything else that you guys have been curious to figure out about that I do. So, here we go. We obviously want to select the career we want to start with. I go ahead and do it this way for the controls, so I don't have to do it later before I get in game. My shifter's already a splitter in the top of it, so I already have a high low and a parking brake button. But for some reason, until I actually get an actual shifter extender for my PXN shifter, which they do make, and I want to get one, I can't run splitters, regrettably. I heard it's a really good, fun part of the game, and I would like to learn how to master it because I watched my dad drive truck most of my life as a child, and I'd like to know if I could actually do it myself, if I can learn a splitter on a video game or AKA simulator. Yes, I do range, but that's because I only have what I have. It works for the most part, but I would like more gears to run through with an actual splitter. Oops. Common mistake here that I do. There we go. Bada bing. All right, now keys and buttons. You guys wonder how I get my wipers to do what they do? I set secondaries. Somebody told me never go over your primaries because what happens if you need that controller and your controller doesn't work because you went over your primaries? What do you do then? You'd have to reset the default if it will let you, or unassign and remember each one of these controls. And I mean literally each one of these controls. These control pages are like long. So you definitely want to take your time when customizing your keys and button configuration because you could always search it up here too, what you're looking for. But I mean, just take your time, go through each setting, make sure you do it right. Hold up. I think I did my cruise wrong. Yes, I did. Aha. Okay. Let me go back down to engine brake. There we go. My toggle. Okay. Here's a fun little setting you can do on your keyboard, depending on what your setting for your key fabs are. You can open and close your left windows depending on what you set them to. Now, because I don't believe in my decrease and engine brake decrease right now, I don't mess with it. I use that and then I put them back if I need them and go from there. But that's just fun, you know? I don't plan on taking it on a convoy, but should I do, here's another little key setting you guys want. Put a setting on your steering wheel so you can push to talk on your CB. That way you can have fun with the convoy in the game if you're not in Discord, if you're not in the stream and you can't communicate how we can effectively. It's just one of those quirks that you do so that way you don't forget it. All right, let's go make a profile from 0. Now, I will put in the map mods, but I won't put in like modded trucks and stuff because people have been wondering what the lowest power truck I've ever driven. Well, I hate to say it, but Cascadia, you need to do some work on your exhaust manifold in the real world because I saw a clip and I'd seen a fleet with 3 of them down, dude, because your exhaust manifold decided to pretty much spew its guts. I heard how complex that process could be to change that out. Just saying. But let's see. The lowest powered truck that I've ever driven. That's a doozy because I go by Newton meter now. And the Newton meter in a Freightliner Cascadia has by far been the lowest I have ever seen. But maybe it might change with a different one. Yeah, okay. So right here, 2779 for the actual 6x4 72 left hand with a 600 horsepower motor. That's not bad. It's still a little lacking when you go up to Alaska, though. Real lacking. If you don't got a good transmission to go back with it, that would be pathetic to even attempt the hills. Ugh. Let's see. They're not bad if you know how to build them, but I don't know if I want to go with the Freightliner right now. Help me out, audience. What rig should I go with here in this main screen for a random rig? You know what? No, let's just do this. I haven't driven a Mac in a while. What the heck? Don't ever do the tutorial. Just skip right through it. Otherwise, you'll be there for hours. me go in. You know what? No, I ain't even gonna do that. Let's just leave the profile the way it is. You know what? I've been knocking Max a little too hard. They're actually pretty smooth. I like them. I'd never seen my dad like drive one, so I wasn't really big on the brand. But now that I'm actually driving one, I think I actually kind of like the Mac. Pretty smooth. Oh, welcome. What do we got in the chat today? I might take the fatigue off, but just the fatigue. I don't believe in the fatigue meter in here. It's way old. Oh, I forgot my lights. That's okay. figure out the entire continent problem here in a second for this profile, but give me time. I may have to go to the BRB screen and handle a few things outside of the game without you guys seeing it, so then that way it's not yeah, leaked. I not in a bad way leaked, but just so that way you guys don't see me going in and putting them in right away, but that way I don't make a mistake while doing it on the live, because I take pride in doing what I do when it comes to keeping my versions pretty well knit. I just try to have fun with the game and my mods. That's all I do. Hello, concurrent viewer. Say something in the chat for me, please. I'm trying something new in the stream, making a zero budget vehicle last minute instead of the other content that I originally discussed, which was driving the entire continent real quick. But it's still part of the title. Ooh, not today, red light. Not today. You're not taking my on. Come on, light. I got a few keys and buttons to still assign to, so should have selected skill parking for this, but that's okay. For now, I'm just gonna drop her off. Without hitting a car, I hope. Alright. We'll do that. Everybody, I will be right back. Just give me a minute. My mic will be on a temporary mute until I'm back. Do apologize. Uh, didn't mean to take so long getting back. But there we go. Just so you guys know that I'm making a zero budget truck on the cam. Bada bing. I hadn't done this in a minute, so I had a couple of profiles I was just fiddling with and making stuff happen. But yeah. Okay. So, like I said, temporarily, I'm gonna put you on a BRB real quick so you can get those links out there that I got. And I'm gonna do a few things to help me out. Not ridiculous, don't worry, not outrageous. Okay, I better go make a quick good save for that profile. That way this will work. I forgot to make a save. That was my fault. Alright, but anywho. So what I'm trying to do is just take care of leveling up the profile before I put anything in it. So I have a few tricks that I do, um, and that's why I didn't want to reveal them.
At Mickey Savage 420. Welcome to my channel. At Mickey Savage 420. Said. Oi, sign of the horn's light skin tone.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, bro? All right, made a new profile. Save. That will help. Okay. BRB, everybody. Just still here, just doing something.
At Mickey Savage 420. Said. Still at work.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Well,
At Mickey
yeah, but
Savage 420. Said. Looks like you got it mostly figured out.
well,
At
yeah,
Mickey
but
Savage 420. Said. Without my help.
well, somewhat. Yeah, I want to like just completely delete it all. Keep what I got for the social media tab there. You see what I'm saying? And then just implement it back in on the screens like I have it on all the screens right now. I'm just going to redo the whole plexus. Start from zero scratch, keep that social media thing that I've got for everything, and just do it that way, dude. Because if I can edit the layers, I'm going to make it look like this again. I just got to get a fresh slate where it doesn't show a bunch of mix match layers. That's all. I ain't even going to do that. Okay. Visited cities, select all, visit. Okay. I'm happy with what I did there. Like I said, dude, I'm planning on doing more than just that to it. I want to have it like I had
At
before.
Mickey Savage 420 said, I'll be home in about 3.5 hours.
Okay, that'd be great. I'm gonna have to refine the title in YouTube with this one because it was supposed to be drive the entire map, and then it led into, well, let's make a zero budget truck. So yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. First, before that,
At Mickey Savage 420 said, turn down the desktop audio channel a bit, may drop the volume of the TTS.
hold up, sir. Oops, I did it again. I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Volume mixer. Uh, Turning it down to about 70 in the system settings. Desktop audio. Try it now.
Beast_Reeve said, how's that, brother? At Mickey Savage 420 said, in OBS.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing what Jen and I did before, which is go in and adjust certain other sounds in this system here, or in this setting here. That way we got it. Does it sound better?
At Mickey Savage 420 said, no, that's actually good now.
Okay.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, yeah.
All right. I figured once we figured it out, we were going to get it. So,
At Mickey Savage 420 said, go back to game.
mhm. I am. I'm in the game right now. I'm just doing mod selection right now. Wait a minute. Crap.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, I bought all the DLC in Reformer today.
Nice, dude. Nice. Maybe we could join a convoy. Welcome to the Patreon family, bro.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Gonna get the paid version of ProMods too."
There you go. That's what I did. Oops. By the way, the load order comes from GMC Logistics. The only thing that I have added to this map combo is a colored map, background map. That is it. Just so I can see the map better. I am not taking any credit of this work. I know how to layer it. I will take credit for that. That is it. If you want the load order, go to gmclogistics.uk, I believe it is. Let me just double check that real quick before I make a mistake. I want to give a good shout out to him too. Oh, I have my
At
internet up.
Mickey Savage 420
Okay, so the link would be gmc-community.co.uk. There you can get the loadout for the map combos, the updates through Truckee Mods, all that stuff. They have it pretty down. That's where I usually go to just check my updates when I'm feeling like my map mods aren't working. And I like getting them from Truckee, especially the ATS expansion, the Discover North America, the Discover Oregon. All those maps are where I get my maps from, is truckymods.io. So please have respect for the GMC community and go and pay them a visit for the load order. I am not the map guy when it comes to it. They are. They are the better guys at figuring out maps, especially if you guys got texture issues or something like that. I just like layering the maps and playing on them, man. That's what I do. So shout out to GMC for your load order, making sure you get the credit. Have a good one, guys. Can't wait for all the other updates to come out. Just saying.
At Mickey Savage 420 welcome to my channel. At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Pin the link on YT chat."
I'll have to here in a minute, dude. I don't know how to pin anything right now. Um if you could you pin it for me? I'll send you the link, the actual direct link, the main part of it, dude. Here, let me go back real quick before I continue. Here you go. Coming at you. Just so you can pin it for me.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, https://www.gmc-community.co.uk/
Thank you. Thank you for the pin. Appreciate it. It saves me a little bit of time right now. I wanted to get that shout out to GMC Logistics for their map order tool because it does save a lot of people a headache, man, especially if they're not used to putting in map order first time in. I was making so many rookie mistakes with
At
map
Mickey
order.
Savage 420 said, only you can pin messages.
Only I could pin messages. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to pin it, or have you walk me through how to pin it later after the stream. Okay. Mm, mm. Ooh, excuse me. Mm, did not mean to do that on the stream. That's what I figured it came next. I just wanted to double check. So this is mod manager placement. This is how you place your mods.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, I can post the link.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. That really helped. I just want to make sure when I place these in the order that they're not going in the wrong order. And that's why I refer to the GMC Logistics map load order tools to help me. So when people are having a problem with a map, I could say, hey, go here. I use this all the time, don't have a problem loading in. And 9 times out of 10, once people start using the GMC load order tool, they don't have problems loading in either. And that's what I like to know and do, is help people, because I'm just an informative guy. Convoy support mode, assets.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, https://youtube.com/ at Mickey Savage 420 question mark C equals a roofkey CB5 G67M.
Okay.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, I can post everyone's link.
Thank you. I would appreciate it, bro. It really helps me with having a little leeway to focus on what I got to focus on before I load a profile. Okay. Some maps fare well with others, some maps fare well without others. I just,
At Mickey Savage 420 said, you get a link, and you get a link, and you get a link.
yeah. Shouting out to my friend Outlaw for having this also on a profile for me to refer to, because if it wasn't for him and I working close together, I don't think I would be as confident learning how to place maps as I am now. Outlaw, I really do appreciate you. I just want you to know that. Shout out. I'm sorry you're seeing a messy mod folder, but I'm not trying to have one. I gotta go through it.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, you can add road to St. John above Nunavut without issue.
I don't have Road to St. John. And right now I'm just having fun with this profile, bro. It's a um zero budget trucking profile. Like I'm starting off ground up, dude, making a whole, you know, new truck, everything. No mods except for map mods and a few like tuning mods, but that's about it. Nothing rims,
At Mickey
nothing
Savage
anything.
420 said, https://youtube.com/ a redneckero 8465 C equals JR81 equal YW03.
Appreciate you shouting out Outlaw like that, brother. He needs some help and he needs some love on his channel. That's why I'm trying to do this stream right now, is to get everybody more publicity. Just a shout out to everyone. Now, there's two different kinds of Pro Mod background map. There's the complete North American background map. Yes, it's great for when you're not running for Reforma and beyond, but this is the map that you want to run for beyond and Reforma. It's a Steam mod, but it works. These other two fixes help counterbalance what's going on, say, with this version of Coast to Coast or the other version of Coast to Coast. I don't know if they still work on these. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm just putting them in because I know that anytime I've used them in the past, they've never had a problem working. So maybe this is what this item is over here. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet because I'm trying to get in touch with somebody about it. But I've got total of 37 mods right now. Let me just do one thing. Like I said, the only thing that I have used or put in here to make it
At Mickey
unique
Savage
is the
420
American colored
said,
background map.
don't forget to smash that like button, it's free.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Now this profile, because it's got 37 to 38 mods in it, it's going to take a minute. But to be truthful, I did not add any rims. I did not add anything because it's a zero budget truck. I could put horns in, I could put a GPS in, I could put this in, I could put my Z mods in. But you want to know the lowest power to the highest power that I've ever driven on a stock profile. The Mac, to be honest with you, is the highest power that I've ever driven in a stock profile. The Cascadia was my go to. It was. Because my father, as I had made mention in the stream in the beginning, is a Freightliner fan. And I try to uphold that key part of my dad in this because that's just who I am. So I'm sorry that this stream kind of led into a different spin off, but I figured it may answer some questions that you guys have been asking me. or wanting to ask me and maybe show you a little bit about my knowledge in the game. But I'm not saying I am a master in this game. There is no mastery in this game at all. There's You can drive as good as you want, but ultimately in the end, you're still learning everything. You are. There's always something in the game to learn. Brake settings, this, that. I mean, I'm learning about from Mike how to feather the brake. Ain't that right, Mike? You're teaching me how to dial in my brake system on my truck right now. Any truck that I drive. Yeah, I know. Okay, so let's go to the map. This is what the map looks like now with everything unlocked. So we have it all. Except for some in Venezuela for some reason. I'm gonna have to re-download Beyond somehow. Okay.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Gotta get you off that high-low splitter though."
Oh yeah, I know. I want to get me an actual shifter extender for the splitter for my PXN because that right there is the only thing holding me back from being an 18 speed. Legit. I like it. I
At
like what
Mickey
I got,
Savage
but
420 said, "But that's a personal thing, lol."
yeah, I know, but that's the only way my shifter reads. Like I've tried going into running a real Eaton and without that PXN splitter shifter extender that actually goes on top of what I have right now, I can't run an actual 18 speed. I've tried everything. I've even tried putting in another shifter that I got here to get split gears. Nope, nothing, dude. It's like the game does not want to read dual shifters at all, unless you have a specific transmission that will read it. And even then, dude, I've tried everything in the config to get it to read, and nothing, nothing. Okay, so I'm not happy about what I'm about to do, and that's why I normally give myself a little bit of some spending money. But because we're doing Mac, let's visit a dealer and see what I'm going to need to buy. I like that configuration. That's cool. But something's not right. That's what. Let me load this profile. And it probably just kicked out all my mods. That's fine. Or not. You know what I'm going to do? Hold up. I'm going to do this before it confirms those changes. End the task. Close out that. Definitely close that out. Okay. So load. Yes. Something's not right. Let me go back into the game. I got to get rid of that reform off my desktop too. Put it in the recycling bin. Um, Let me load this save, confirm the change or confirm the new save. Uh-oh. Nope. I think I may have corrupted the profile. No, I didn't. I just had to remember what save I had to go to. And then I'll confirm what I have in here. Okay. Ooh. We'll do that. Quit. I'm not really going to use it all. Don't fret it. But let me do something back in there again. All right. Well,
At Mickey Savage 420
a little bit of
said,
extra spending
"That's
money,
not starting from scratch, lol."
a little bit of spending money just to get the truck. I'm not going to spend like a ridiculous amount on it. I know it's not starting from scratch, but I got to get the truck. Yeah, so what?
At Mickey Savage 420. Said. Busted.
Smart Alec. I was trying to go zero budget, but you know how that is in here, dude. When you want to build a truck, you want to see what a vehicle has to offer, bro. You can't blame me on that. I have yet driven one of these things, and I have yet built one. You still there? Hmm? Low power. No, I don't want that. We put that in. And that's the best motor. Best trans. This ultra in the cab. Nope, not gonna put a paint on it. Not even gonna do any of this either. Leave it. That's all I put in it. $2,570. Total pay 11,120 just because I updated the motor and the trans. So look at the motor, 46,000. All I did was just replace the transmission for 14,000 to 11,000 because I don't like engine brakes in my transmissions. I never have. Well, whatever. It's as close to a zero budget truck as I can get it. But apparently nobody really understands what it's like to try and struggle getting money in here in a truck. And just trying to get the truck built. So, guess this stream is a bust, and I'm gonna end it. So, have a good one.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "You can turn that off, you know."
Turn what off? What can I turn off? Oh, I was
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "The retarder." Beast
I
underscore Reeve said, "What do you mean?"
it I was I never knew you could shut them off. I never knew that. I always use the engine retarder increase and decrease buttons for my window binding so I could roll down my windows. Here, I'll show you my settings real quick, Mike. Hold on.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "I settings under gameplay." At Mickey Savage 420 said, "In."
Oh yeah, I don't have the automatic retarder on. It's unchecked. See, I'm still learning stuff. Wow.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "If the trans comes with one, it won't engage with that off."
Ah, Okay. That's crazy. I never knew that. You might have me go put that back in.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, unless you override with a button command.
Yeah, no. The only other button command that I've got on my wheel. Okay, so my PXN left from left to right, left bottom uh is my cruise set, cruise resume, and then from right to left on the right side is my engine brake toggle, and then my actual Jake brake button. So that's the only thing that I actually have where I control what the truck is doing instead of the truck controlling it. But now you got me thinking about that. Now you got me thinking about that there, dude. Because I'm wondering how people are still flying
At Mickey
behind me.
Savage 420 said, don't end the stream cause it's only me. Play the game and have fun.
I know. All right. So to be honest with you, I'm gonna try that out.
At
I'm
Mickey
literally
Savage
gonna try that out.
420 said, engine brake is the retarded lol.
I know, but see, I toggle it on and off just by hitting two options on my steering wheel. So I could do it manually or I can toggle it and then just let the accelerator when I let off just kind of thing. Makes it easier for me to switch it on and off faster if I have to in an emergency. But now I'm like you, dude. I got to adjust.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, so do I.
Mm, mm. Ooh, this field of view is screwy. Uh, ooh. And that's why I like Z mods. Because the base field of view is just wow. So everybody had asked me how I did my field of
At
view.
Mickey Savage
I just did it.
420 said, get a haircut and get a real job. At Mickey Savage 420 said, LMAO rolling on the floor laughing.
Nah. You told me to have fun with it, dude. So I'm having fun with it. But everybody was asking how I get my field of view down. I just kind of broke it down in the video. I usually put my seat, depending on the vehicle, it's different. So you may have to go all the way back and you may have to adjust this up a little bit depending on if you got rear view mirrors on the front of your hood. Just saying.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, a George Thorogood.
Yep, a George Thorogood. But here you go. Here's the field of view.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, reference.
Eh. Put that back in the center. There. Oh my god, that top is just crazy. I'm gonna have to put something in for that. Okay. Double checking my map for any road issues or anything. I don't think I'm gonna have any, but I loaded it right, so it shouldn't be a problem. I just can't figure out why my Venezuela's not popping up. Because I got the order, and I know I got it. It's probably the wrong Beyond. I had the free version in here. I might have gotten the free and the paid mixed up somehow. Is what I'm saying. So that's on me. Just get a job quick. Have fun with the stream for a little bit. See how this Mac does.
At Mickey Savage 420
Thank you.
said, audio levels are perfect. Don't touch them, lol.
I don't plan on it anymore. Just want to get some layering done on my stream layering screen so that way they look presentable again. That's about it. Come at it fresh again. Dump the old, come out with something, you know, that is user friendly when in stream. That way they can smash the like button, subscribe. I do not like those dynamic tires. In my opinion, I don't think they offer much traction. We'll see though. Glad we got the audio finally addressed, man. That was my biggest problem, I think. And shout out to you, Chris from Q2, for helping me with the Discord integration on OSP or OBS Studios, bro. Much appreciation on that. It's funny how the Mac steering wheel almost looks exactly like my PXN, bro. That's just eerie. Sorry about it not being an actual zero budget, but I'll make one again, dude. I just gotta delete this profile and start it all over again. Edit the stream a little bit. Sorry for the confusion, everybody. I'm just...
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "That part is beyond my ken lol."
Oh, I know it is, dude. I'm not trying to, sit there and put you on the spot. I'm just letting a shout out go to Chris. That's all. He helped me figure out the integration on Discord last night, and I think we got it dialed. I really do. I don't know if anyone could hear me. I was trying to ask. Everything was just getting heated in the moment of the convoy, I guess. So I was just keeping to myself. Running in the back of the pack kind of thing. I know I shouldn't, but I guess when I'm nervous, I don't know what to say. That's what I do. Go inward. And it's never a good thing.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "All good, I'm glad."
What's going on Discord, then? I wonder. Hold on.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Try your outside cam now that the levels are good."
I don't have that mod in just yet. Excuse me. Sorry, just Discord was going off, and I didn't want to make anybody feel ignored if anyone was trying to get a hold of me. Give me a minute, everybody. Mother Nature calls. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I'm back now. Maybe we get this load done up. Whatever. Eat it. I'll have to put those mods and stuff in here in a minute, man. I forgot to put those in on this profile, so just bear with me.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "No worries."
I might have to go to the other profile too with the other mods in it just to figure out where I got them. This stream's gonna be productive today, that's for sure. Ins and outs, tips and tricks. Should be just a strategy guide. It should have been. Hello to my current viewers. How's my audience today? I'm starting to notice a difference with those retarded transmissions. I think I'm upgrading my fleet. Now that that setting's shut off, man, I'm upgrading my fleet. All the profiles getting it. Oh yeah, I forgot the road detours. Shoot. I'll go through it. Down with it. I'm not waiting. Let alone detouring. I had enough room. I stuck through. Sorry, try to keep the PG on here. Sometimes it doesn't work.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Lol, I do that too," rolling on the floor laughing tears of joy.
Oh my god, bro. Yep. I can't deal with the detours in here, man. They're way off. Yeah, they send you a mile away from your destination, dude, and you're like, nope, not doing it. I'm cutting through that real quick. Yeah, I know. Shut up. You get it. I'm right down the road from you. Dispatch, tell them. I'm serious, man. You got me thinking about those transmissions with the retarder on it now. Here, for now, I'll try this view because it's the base view. See how you like the sound, and then we'll determine the factor after that. Come on, light. Andre. Thank you. Yeah, and then you had an AI boxcar or container shipping container here cut me off. Yeah, that's real genius. Come on, light. I don't want to be stuck here all day. When the destination's right there on the road. Come on. Don't make me run it and take a citation. Sounds good to you?
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Sounds good."
Good. I'll get that other in there here in a second. Come on, light. Jesus. Jesus, that mat folded. Nice. All right. Give me a minute, everybody. I gotta put some extra certain mods in here, okay? Just for flair.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Looking good, buddy."
Thanks, Mike. Okay. There we go.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Past it."
I got it right here. And the chasing camera. I'm trying to think, what other mod do I need? Oh yeah, air brake. Let me go to sounds, define it down. Let me see here. That one. That one. That one.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "What about the satellite map?" At Mickey Savage 420 said, "No reverb."
But I like it. It's so sexy when it's in. Oh, you're killing me, Smells. You're killing me. But I get it. Uh, let me put this bad boy in. Let me put the satellite map in. I gotta bump these up. So give me a second. There we go. Uh, what was the other mod I was going for?
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "It fucks up your stream."
Does it really?
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "That's why we couldn't hear you before."
I didn't think that was the culprit, bro. But thanks for pointing it out. Really appreciate it, dude. I did, I didn't think that master reverb was the culprit for why I can't be heard. I guess I'll have to take it out of the router profile so that way you guys can hear me better. Cause I can't get enough of that mod. It makes everything sound so much more realistic. And that's what I go for is the authenticity of being in a truck when I stream. I want you to hear the Jake brake going off. I want you to hear it all, but it's playing around with these mods that gets you in trouble and not having them in the right order also.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "I took it off mine last night and the change was instant."
Good to know. Really good to know. Yeah, that, okay. Does that sound better? Because now that I got that mod in,
At Mickey Savage 420 said, I'll show you my mod list after work.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do that sometime. I'm just wondering if the sound now, with it being in the pivot cam like I had before, is better.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, my audio is dialed in the game.
Oh, I was meeting mine, man.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, it's not too loud yet, lol.
Good. But the minute I activate the Jake brake, that's going to be the question. Oh yeah, this satellite map was a find for Mike Savage. So shout out to Mike for this map. It does kind of make it look good. I wish the water would extend out a little bit further, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. So it is a nice map. It does make it pop. I give Mike that. And with it being way up at the top of the priority list, dude, that's really popping, bro.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, it should be fine as long as you're not an idiot with it, lol.
I don't think it should be that bad. But I really don't feel like taking any of these loads, man, because wow. That's crazy. Let me go to a different spot, see if I can find some work. Because I'm not liking what I'm getting out of there. So let's see. Where am I on the map, though? That's the question. World map. Oh, I'm in Salt Lake. Okay. So let me think here. Let me go to that Enterpriser right up the road.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, click an empty area on the map to pull up the full cargo list and then fast travel.
Yeah, but I like checking certain companies, man, because then I know what they are offering while I'm in the area. And I went right by it. I figured that much. Yep.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, that works too.
Amen. Well, I like that pivot cam. Oh, I forgot the ATS new route advisor. That's what I forgot. Let's see. Yeah. Nice.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, I've got my mods capped at an even 100.
That's good. At least you're learning how to keep 100 mods in there. And only 100 mods on each profile. But you're bound to still run into issues because you're at the limit and you're pushing it. You got to leave yourself a little processing room, dude. That's common 101. These Macs are not that bad of a truck. I should start building base SCS Macs. And it's eerie how the steering wheel of a Mac almost looks exactly identical to my PXN steering wheel. It is just, wow.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, that may change now that I've got Reformer lol.
Oh yeah, it, yup. Yup. You're going to be adding, I think, 9 total, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on it. But do a count yourself and then let me know what the count is, because I swear I count either between 8 to 9 Reforma files that I put in every day. Roughly. As a rough estimate. I'm not 100% sure because I don't count them. I just go with the order and I put them in. I know I should probably pay attention to how much map mods I use, but when the order is beautiful, man, beautiful, you don't pay attention to it. You just drive it. And like I said, GMC came out with the main order, so they get the credit for going through all the map beta testing and everything like that that they have to endure. I know they just made mention that we don't know when for certain, but the free Reforma should be coming soon to public. We don't know exactly when, but I figured I'd keep everybody up to date. And when I know, you'll know. And I'll do what I can just to try to help out, because I know what it's like running map mods. I run them daily because I just don't like being caught in a bubble every day that I know is bigger than what they are portraying it to be. So I know it takes time to get each state updated and brought in and tested, and I really wish SCS a lot of good luck and endeavors on what they're doing with British Columbia. Um, I kind of watched a clip on what you guys are doing and why you guys are doing it on YouTube, and I understand why. I would suggest if you guys are going to do a hybrid map, make it user friendly, very user friendly for console and PC, um, based on builds. The rating of each build can be crucial into how you process each one of the mods, let alone your new project SCS of trying to get us out to the East Coast. I know for a fact that it's going to take time, and by all means, take the time that you need. That's all I'm saying. There's no rush. We got the coast to coast mod. It's working. It's great. Shout out to Mandarin Map for it, because without him, we wouldn't be able to go from west to east. So, good job on the map, bro. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them, because I've been noticing some minor issues, but not many. Just texturing, really, filling in the gaps. But if I drive the map one time and you see him, I'll try to keep the stream up on it and take coordinates for it for you so you can understand where I'm seeing it. I know anything helps. I just try to help out as best I can. I notice little things like that. So if I can help, I'd like to. If not, it's okay. I'll just point it out through my streams so that way you guys can see it. It's fine. I'm not big on trying to fix maps or edit maps. I just like driving them. Basically what I do. But a shout out to my friend Mike sitting in here with me right now. My loyal best friend here. When the other friends getting on, they're all loyal too. Outlaw, thank you for your support last night. Chris, thank you for your support. Jim, your support. Anyone that was in the stream, I don't mean to forget you guys, but I got a lot of names to remember and I'm bad with them, so forgive me. I know when I'm in here, I just like to talk and drive. I ramble. Sorry. Seems like my stream quality's improved, dude. What do you think? No lag.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Ramble on lol, open mouth smile, tears of joy."
I hate rambling, dude. You know that. Doesn't come out right sometimes. Especially when you're still waking up from last night. Which, by the way, I should suggest you guys, as my audience, to check out the Q2 Convoy Madness clip that I posted while I was with Convoy with Chris last night. We had some fun, some laughs. It's on my community page in the videos for live when you get a chance to check it out. I have plenty of content in there. I started some playlists too. I put 5 of my best videos together as best I could, so that way you guys don't have to like keep trying to struggle finding me on YouTube. Bear with me. I'll get some more shorts if I have to, but I'm more of a long form guy, so hopefully that's okay. Well, that bit. Oh, if the DOT would love to be in my cab right now, they'd have me. Oh, that's why I simulate driving. I don't drive it. Good luck catching me, DOT. Oh, I jinxed myself. Uh, why does it seem like my truck's going faster since I've been? Wow. I'm underestimating these transmissions. Dude, I went up that hill pretty quick. Shout out to GMC community. I hope that helps you guys get your testing done for you with the shout out to you guys' links so people can start running more maps. I know I loved running maps once I figured it out. Love to continue running beyond and everything. Actually, everybody, hate to do this. I gotta pull over for a second. Be right back. Apologies, everybody. Mm. Back on the road now.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "All good. I was showing my face on site."
Oh.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Gotta at least look like I'm doing my log lol."
Oh my god. That's funny. And maybe in a minute we can look at the stuff in Streamlabs.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Job."
I knew what you meant, dude. As soon as it said love, I knew what you meant by job. Oh.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "We can do that later on Discord."
Yep, I understand. I just figured I'd bring it up again. Just as a mention, you know. I'm not saying we gotta do it right now. Yeah, go ahead. If I'm only 22 miles down the road, I'm not in a hurry getting there. I'll get there when I get there. In combo, you gotta be fast paced. But in solo player, like arcade, take your time, learn the game, have fun, find what works, and stick with it. It's crazy how many profiles I actually have because I'm just playing around with certain ideas, and then when I figure out what works, then I'm going to delete the other profile that got me where I'm at and revamp it. because I want to give you guys fresh stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when I log on, I want to be able to say, "Hey, welcome in. What can I do for you today? What do you guys want me to do? What do you want to see me do?" Besides just drive, you know? I I get it, driving is fun, but if there's anything like I could teach you for fuel saving, definitely the tires. I like my tires. And saving that. Oops. Oh well. And they can take that $700 out of my ticket. That's fine. I don't care. I'm just trying to have fun today. I think the fine system in here is a little steep, but that's just me. All right, where are we going? Back in that corner. Okay, that I can handle. That I can do. Corner. Pull up straight. Don't worry about the trailer. Or the truck, I mean. Now start positioning the trailer. Again, thank you to Chris from Q2 Paranormal and Outlaw, aka Redneck Hero, for the trick of learning to back up a trailer. Worry about the trailer, not the truck. That's what they taught me. And it helps so much. Granted, it may not be perfect when you get in there, but drop her anyway. That way you can get the load. Start building. But anywho, yeah. I just want to try to help explain like my field of view, what I use for chassis, what I use for engine, what I use for transmission. I I've got something tucked away to where if you guys are asking something, I put it in a file and then I revert to it later to come back to you in streams. So right now, this is my opportunity that I'm going to engage you guys. And this is about my steering wheel pedal shifter setup that I use, let alone my graphics setting and my camera angles that I use for stream. Okay. These questions I copied and pasted into something else so I can revert to it later and come back to you guys in stream. You guys are asking me what I've used. I've made mention of it in a stream 2 or 3 days ago that I posted, but I will refresh your guys' memory. So, my steering wheel is a PXN. I believe it is the V9 Gen 2. It has a silver backing where my buttons are. Then it has a directional pad so I can put my air horn and everything on it. It has a bunch of other features like light up, static, follow. You have to download the app in your phone in order to change that, but I don't do that. My shifter is an A7 splitter. That cost me about $50 at that moment when I bought this one. It may have changed on the website, so check pxn.com. It may be in a foreign language but translate it to English by right clicking and translating the page if it's not already in English. But the driver part of it, you may have to translate in English. I don't remember that page. Just saying. Um, the graphics settings that I use in the game, okay, you guys are asking, and then therefore I'm going to show. So I'm going to hide this advanced setting. I'm going to put this on ultra, okay. I had it on high, but I put it on ultra. Um, that changes a lot of this. So I thought do TAA because that's what it was on before and I wasn't having any problem. Most of my settings go and revert to high and ultra. The weather I might bump down. I don't know, depending on how it looks here in a minute. Gameplay. This is another setting you guys are going to have to pay attention to. If you don't like dealing with a lot of detours, and the max setting is already at 50%. So you're going to get 50% detours no matter what you do. Bump that down to 0. Your random road events. Mike, what did we agree that on? About 15, 20%? Well, Mike's not replying back right away, so that's okay. Um, best preference is your personal opinion on where you want to go for a random road event. Weather probability, some of us believe, I think 30 to 36% is accurate for rain.
At
Um,
Mickey Savage 420 said, mine's at 30.
okay, so the random road events is at 30 according to Mike. Okay. It just took Mike a minute to get back to me. That's fine. Truck stability, I think we had that at about 30 or so, if I'm not mistaken. This was dropped. This was dropped. Drive shaft all the way up. Braking intensity down to 60 something percent. I think like 69. Yeah, there we go. Yep, hit that, hit that. So when you guys are really wanting to go full realism, the air brake simulation requires you to generate air pressure before you take off. The realistic fuel consumption actually goes off your realistic
At
fuel
Mickey
consumption.
Savage 420 said, I need a minute to type lol and there's lag lol.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to still figure that out. Maybe we could do that here later after the stream. But I don't usually have any of these other settings that are automatic checked because it sometimes throws the game realism off. But let me think here. If you guys like to steer blinking rotation at the same time, not everybody does, but it's a preference. You can check those so you can, for example, when you're going around a corner and looking, it'll turn and look when you're going at the same time, and when you're turning your wheel, it'll move kind of with it. Some people find it is a very nauseating setting. Others find it more realistic. Yeah, I figured. But
At
really,
Mickey Savage 420 said, nothing can be done about it.
oh, I figured as much, dude. But you guys were asking me about basic questions. Um, the next question, I'm gonna have to tell you in reference to the multiplayer event. Um, I don't do event. I just stream to get everybody out there. and it's not a collaboration. It's more along the line of just having respect for that community that Q2 has provided me and understanding of the game. So when I stream with Q2, I like just having a fun title in there. So that way it catches your guys' eye and you guys want to watch. Because when I'm with my friends, the chaos, like I said in the stream title last night, it's crazy. It unfolds. And it's fun times. So, like I said, again, shout out to the Q2 family. Thank you. Um, but you are going to have to ask that community if you can ever join them um, on your own time. I don't have permission to invite anyone. I could suggest you as maybe a potential person to come and join the community, but that would be about the closest thing I could do. And there are guidelines before joining the Q2 paranormal family. You don't want to air out any differences in the actual chat. Just have respect for his channel, have respect for my channel, have respect for Outlaw's channel, anyone that streams. Um, we just do it for fun, really, just to help everybody out. So that right there um, leads me to another question. You guys had asked, how do we all communicate during the stream? Well, it's kind of complex. Um, some of us have integrated our discords and audio through our streaming softwares that we use. There's many streaming softwares out there. There's Twitch, there's OBS, there's Streamlabs. If you know how to go about it, it's easy, but there are walkthroughs that sometimes can be a little
At Mickey
confusing.
Savage 420 said, "Where you going next?"
I don't know yet, bro. I'm just trying to answer some questions real quick in the stream for some of the audience base that they had. Um, Back to the question of how we all communicate during the stream. Like I said, some of us do CB by push talk. Some of us do uh, all hop in Discord, get in the game, get in the stream, start the stream up, and then everything's all integrated that way. Uh, Really though, you got to play around with what works best for you, your system, what's rated for your system. Otherwise, you could experience lag, you could experience audio issues. There are good people like Chris from Q2 that know OBS that would help you. Um, there you go, Chris. Shout out to the OBS advice that you've given me throughout the time that I've gotten it from you. Um, Outlaw 2, you've helped a little bit with my OBS. Uh, I can't really explain more on depth of how we communicate other than that because I try to respect other people and what they do. Um, just so that way they don't think I'm leaking ideas or whatever. Because it's just a mutual respect thing that I have, I guess. But I got to figure out a run here quick. And I don't know where to go. Let's see. I guess I could go to Salt Lake again. I don't want to do a long one right now, man. I'm kind of hurting. Did some snow removal yesterday and kind of messed with me after being out in the cold. It was like -10 here with a wind chill. Yeah, let's just go back to Salt Lake. For now. I'll find something. Oh, wait. I don't want to. Oh. Let me reset my nav. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Where's my nav? World map. Oh, reset navigation. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got from going here. Yeah, we'll just do that one. There we go. I may delete this profile. I don't know. Redo it. Redo the stream idea. Come up with something a little bit more realistic, I think. I don't know. I gotta figure it out in my head. This idea didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to for the stream today. I started it off on the rooted profile, then came up with another idea. I don't know. I might see what the performance on this one was. I mean, I got 4 views out of it so far, and that's kind of cool. Appreciate it. But I know I could have probably pushed out a little bit better content today, and I'm thinking I'm doing it while I'm tired right now. So forgiveness, audience. Please forgive me on this today. This is a fluke, I think. I'll talk with my better half, my fiance, my queen, come up with something new. Mile on this stream. This is gonna be fun. Let me come back at this idea with the 0 budget truck idea that I got. Might not even be named that. Might be named something else. have to wait and see for the stream when it comes out. Sorry about this fluke, Mike. I thought I was gonna have a good idea today, and this one kind of flopped in front of my face. I was trying to save that other run on Ruta for my fiance if she wanted to see Kentucky in the map, and I never got a chance to show her the last time, so that's why that run's on hold. Just so my audience knows.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, SLL good, just drive.
Yes, Mike. Let me know what you guys want to do next stream, or give me some stream ideas. I'll try to take them into consideration. Questions, feedback, anything. Just putting it out there. Also, hit like, subscribe, and share if you like everything you're seeing right now. Eat me, DOT. Really want to just drive right past you, but I'm not taking a $1,400 ticket. I'm not doing it. And again, I'll have to double check and see how you can join the convoy session with us. I know you need the same mods that we run and the same versions of the mods that we run. But whether or not you are accepted in is really entirely up to the actual head of the Q2 community, which is both Shell and Chris. They run it together and they have moderators already in place. So anything goes wrong, you're gone. And that's bottom line. So be on your best behavior, respect everybody, and you can get in. But the minute that there's some kind of indifference, try to handle it civilly amongst yourselves. If it doesn't get resolved civilly, then bring it up to a moderator. I just figured explain the rules before you guys just ask the Q2 family that I'm with before joining, because they're a positive community. They uplift people. They've uplifted me. They've uplifted many of people that come and join them and watch the stream. I'm about positive vibes on my community. I don't believe in downing somebody because they don't understand something in the game. If there's something I can explain, great. But I know I got a fail-safe of support that if I don't know something, I can get you in touch with the right people that do. Depending on the situation you're facing in-game, or whether it's with mods or audio or any of that. I mean, each person that I deal with is specialized in something in the game. And we take pride in it. I like knowing how to put maps in order. So I take pride in knowing how to put maps in order and making it look good. There are people that take pride in putting sounds in the right order, and then there's people that take pride in putting tuning parts in the right order, whatnot. So it's really a well-lit community of knowledge to be a part of. I'm new, so I'm just posting videos and having fun while I do it right now. But any growth that my channel receives is more than acceptable, because I'm new and I'm just trying to have fun, like I said before. I struggle finding words sometimes to get a thought out, but it happens. actually need to pull over and hide something really quick before I forget, so I can check the stream time. Two hours, 53 minutes. Okay. Yeah, that's that
At Mickey
reshader.
Savage 420 said, "Damn is dark lol."
Yeah, that's that reshader app that I use. And that's what makes my stream, you know, more realistic to me, because personally the the level of dark that is at night for SCS is just not dark enough for me. It and like you said, Mike, that's where you get in trouble with the game, with like the authenticity of things. Yes, that's where I fall in trouble too. I I've been on a dark road with my dad, dude, and it was pitch black. I mean, just like that, dude. Just like that, pitch black. And I'm like, Dad, why is it so dark? And he was just like, it's because of the cloud cover and the way the moon is hitting the clouds is why it's that dark. And I'm like, so you're telling me we're under an what did he call it? Illumination essence, I think is the terminology, where the moonlighting is so bright that it makes it look so dark. If that makes sense. It's like being in a total eclipse, but not being in a total eclipse. Because without my lights right now, dude, I'm afraid to drive at night. I am. If I don't have those on, I can't see anything. And that's even on the stream and in game before streaming. So I went complete, full realistic dark, dude, when I went and built my profiles. I don't know what I did to do it, but I think it's because, like I said, I went and downloaded a reshader, and it's free to use, but you said it makes it too dark or too bright, so. And it's not meant for everyone, dude. Like you said, personal preference. You also got to take into consideration monitor size too and resolution when you're doing your graphics for in game and out of game, because if they're not in total sync resolution, yeah, there's problems. Issues in your picture lag, stuff like that, from what I'm told by Outlaw, because my graphics card is not 100% in sync either. So I try to make a good quality stream. If there's something going on in my stream, I do appreciate, my audience to feedback and tell me, hey man, your audio's having issues, hey, your video's buffering or something. So that way I can be like, okay, I'll get on top of fixing that issue. You know what I'm saying? Because without you guys, I'm not going to get anywhere either. I try to help everybody. I try to help my friends, be supportive of my friends, and sometimes you stretch yourself thin a little bit to the point where you're needing sleep. You don't want to sleep.
Yeah, it's crazy. You get caught up in the game so much that you just don't want to put it down. I'll leave it at that. It's fun. I guess I got a highly addictive personality to this game. I'm about ready to just done with the stream here in a minute after this run because it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. This whole thing was like a flop idea. Oh, come on, way station. How many of these? You're killing me. You're really killing me, DOT. You're killing me. You're not making it fair today on the stream, are you, DOT? You better wait, dude. This is why I hate way stations. You can't get out of them once you get into them.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, "Lol, sorry, had to talk to my boss for a sec."
No, you're good. Sorry, guys. I'm just. I don't know. Kind of rethinking this stream idea in my head. Not trying to be in my head. It happens. Thanks for coming back, Mike.
At Mickey Savage 420 said, sign of the horns light skin tone cool.
Thanks for supporting me, dude. And everyone else that supports me. You know who you are. I'd say it, but right now I'm just. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to sound cracky there for a minute. Guess I got a lot on my mind trying to impress everybody with some stuff. Not necessarily impress, but make it look appealing to the eye, kind of thing. Oops, $900 offense, big deal. Didn't mean to do it, but it happened. Mike, what do you want to see out of the channel, man? I've been meaning to ask. I know you just want me to get on and have fun, but is there anything that I can help with or answer, maybe? I don't know. Suggest? could suggest something to me, dude. Some Discord that just popped off. Yeah, I think after this run, I'm gonna be doing this streaming. I don't know about it. The YouTube side. Sorry, everybody. I was just checking something in Ruta that I'm a part of now. Hmm. It's alright. I'll check it later. 22 miles from runoff. Hope you guys are liking the content. I really do. Try. If it helps. If not, I get it. I'll try to do better. Coming up with different approaches of how to explain to you guys. Sorry, I kind of let the stream down by not being a zero budget truck. this profile is going to get deleted and restarted somehow. All right, I am kind of contemplating on ending this stream for now. Maybe come back with something different this time. Maybe go on my Ruta profile and figure something out. I don't know. But you guys enjoy yourselves, enjoy the content. I really do appreciate it. I thank you so much for you guys' support. Keep hitting that subscribe, share, and like button, and share and comment for me so that way I can keep coming out with new content for you guys. Um, Here's all my social medias. I do have a Facebook, but I have multiple, so get with me on that. Um, you can find me definitely at my YouTube channel, and you can also find me on Discord mainly when I'm online. If you need any help, there's all my information, and I look forward to hearing from you. And stay classy. Remember to keep off for beast content and stay safe.